I always knew there'd be a day where I could stand tall and make my parents proud.
Today?
No, not today, but I mean, I'm sure there will be a day. We're Matt and Josh, long-time friends since way back.
We love travelling. We love rollerblading. But most of all, we love New Zealand.
That's why we've decided to travel the length of this beautiful country on rollerblades. When I'm old and grey, I want to have a few stories to tell my grandkids.
And one of those stories has to be that we rollerbladed this country.
There's just one problem. We're terrible at rollerblading.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say I'm a 1. I'm probably the worst blader in the team. Guess that'd make you the best blader, wouldn't it? It's not going to be easy. Our blading skills and our friendship are going to be put on the line.
Maybe this place isn't the best blading in the Coromandel, Josh. It's the last time I ever buy a rollerblade from a 12-year-old.
That's why we need all the help we can get along the way.
What we need in today's society is life.
What made you pick us up?
No, I thought one of you was a girl.
We've got our bags packed and tomorrow we're hitting the road, hitching up to Cape Reinga where our journey begins.
I have no idea what to expect, but I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, she's heavy.
I'm lucky enough to carry the tent, which is really good.
I think that Josh and I are attractive guys. I would pick us up. Not in a gay way, but someone will. I'm feeling a little bit anxious about hitching. I've hitched once in my life and I was picked up by a close friend.
No, that's just someone giving you a ride. See my smile? Not too much.
Oh, come on.
Come on, come on. We haven't been hitchhiking very long, but I'm already getting kind of sick of it.
I don't know how we're going to make it down the country if we can't even make it to Cape Reinga. I don't know what we're going to do, to be honest.
I guess we'd better start walking.
No chance.
Please. We're about to give up hope on getting a ride to Cape Reinga. There's just no way anyone will be driving there at this time.
This is our first night camping. Unfortunately, we didn't make it to an official campsite.
There's a farmer just over there. Kind of want to do this on the down low. So we're waiting until the sun goes down before we put up our tent. Tomorrow our journey begins.
It's been a slow road so far, but I've got a good feeling about today.
Looks like our luck's just changed. After all this time, it's pretty reassuring to finally get picked up. I guess we still have a shot at this. What made you pick us up?
No, I thought one of you was a girl. Hope my wife doesn't see this, Doc, eh?
We've made it to Cape Reinga, the most northern part of New Zealand.
We've been planning this for over 4 years, and this is where it all begins. Blade NZ is officially about to start. Hang on, I've only got one blade on.
Oh. Goal now is to start blading and make our way all the way to the bluff. 1,452 kilometres from here.
Just gonna have one celebratory beer before we begin. Good on you.
Blade hard or blade home.
started training for Blade NZ about a month ago. Lots of running, press-ups, but it just dwindled out after about a week.
We knew it was going to be pretty hard, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh well, life goes on, doesn't it? Well, we've made it to 90 Mile Beach. There's cars going up and down. It's actually an official highway, isn't it?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's a highway of sand, not concrete.
We knew there was going to be a few hiccups along the way with Blade NZ, but I don't know why we even tried to rollerblade on the beach.
Turns out, can't blade everywhere.
If we get sand all through our bearings, then it's not going to be good for the rest of the country. We've just started our trip, and yeah, we want to keep our blades in good condition.
Yeah? Sweet. Nice to meet you.
Cheers, brother.
Sweet, let's do it.
Legend.
My name is Silvio. I like fishing and I remain. My experience in Zealand, beautiful. And I recommended everybody to come here. They like the sport activities and the nature. It's every time a new adventure. Some beautiful moments with beautiful kiwis.
So finally on the way, made it to our first camping site. And now I'm just putting up the tent, which is real easy doing it just one person while the other person stands around.
Travelling can be really difficult, and I think it's important to make sure that you've got the right companion from the start, because once you're on the road, there's no turning back.
Yeah, I think I've made a good choice, personally. I can't speak on behalf of you.
It's early days. It's definitely early days.
Morning, Matthew.
Morning. Another good night, but it's bloody cold camping, we've realised. We don't have all the best camping gear, but we're making do. Best as we can, aren't we?
Silvio's going to leave us today and we're going to get a good day's blading in and then make our way to Pai here. Hopefully meet some interesting characters along the way.
Blades on, got our packs. Let's do it, eh?
Let's do it. Roll on out.
Some people do walking, some people do traveling by bus or by car. You travel by rollerblades.
Throw the dice, spin the wheel, take a chance on the baby, I'm a real big deal. Joker in the pack, ace in the hole, double dealing, baby, got me out of control.
We've made it to Haruru Falls, which is on the way to Pai here.
We're just doing a bit of off-road blading.
This trip's definitely been harder than I was expecting, but it's moments like this that remind me why we're doing it. This place is crazy.
But we do need to stay on track. We've got a long way to go and the weather's looking pretty shithouse.
Turns out that blading from Mai Tai Bay all the way to Pai here is probably going to take a little bit longer than one afternoon.
It's actually quite deceiving.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You rollerblade all day and then you look on a map at how far you've gone and it's like a centimetre.
Oh, there's no way we made it a centimetre. Josh has just accepted a ride from John, an interesting character who's chain smoking in the front seat.
Do you pick up much hitchhikers?
Oh, we have a good look first, bro.
Yeah, fair enough.
Always
You
have
passed
a
the
good
test.
look, bro. Always
Yeah, you
have a
got it.
good look.
Yeah, in all honesty, it was one of the moments in my life where I've questioned if I'd made a good decision.
We've got absolutely no idea where we are. The weather's packing in, and all we know is that we won't be making it to Paihia today.
You fellas stay with us tonight. Oh, it's up to you fellas, eh, what you want to do, eh, man, really, you know, it's up to you fellas, eh.
We're running out of options, and we're both too polite to say no.
We have made a big mistake. Coming up.
Our new host, John, takes us deep into the bush. You're not going to murder us up here or anything, are you?
And we finally make it to Paihia, but it's not quite the warm welcoming we expected.
Jesus.
We are 2 days and 147 kilometres into our epic challenge of rollerblading down the length of New Zealand.
Starting from Cape Reinga, we quickly realised this would be no mean feat.
We knew it was going to be pretty hard, but this is ridiculous. As we struggled on with our journey, our desperation for help landed us in an interesting position.
Fellas stay with us tonight.
We're hesitantly setting up camp at John's house, a remote location in the upper north.
The guy earns a living by catching possums and plucking them, and he opened up his freezer and showed us all the dead possums, which was interesting. And tonight we're going to set his possum traps. A little bit scared. I hope he doesn't kill us. You're not going to murder us up here or anything, are you? What was the main reason for picking Josh and me up today?
Oh, felt sorry for you fellas.
So do you reckon the lifestyle of catching possums is pretty good?
Oh, yeah, f***ing awesome. Awesome, I love it, eh, bro? I love being up here, I mean.
It's nice to be in the bush.
Yeah, away from f***ing every other bastard. That's, you know, I like people, don't get me wrong.
It's going good. We're just out setting the possum traps with a bit of peanut butter.
Trap over here, guys.
Oh yeah.
Very good trap.
Do you like eating peanut butter as well?
Don't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever been caught in one of your own traps?
No. No. I could easily make a trap that would catch somebody. Very easily. Catch yourself a cop.
As well as learning that John could pretty easily murder us with giant possum traps, we're also learning just how passionate he is about his job.
Yeah, these are the ones I made. That'll go inside the jaw to hold the jaw open.
Oh,
and then that's the plate.
True.
Activates.
He's also very passionate about his gear.
Yeah, I had 60 of these and I ended up now with 24 because I loaned them out. So don't loan your traps out to f***ing idiots.
At the moment, John's only got 24 traps, but ideally he wants to get 60.
Have you ever tried selling your ones?
My traps?
Yeah.
No. Why sell them when people can just f***ing out themselves to the
Yeah, true.
John's a master of the bush.
I don't know about that one, bro. Good boy.
Although John seemed a bit dodgy at first, I'm starting to realise there's a lot more to this guy. He's genuinely nice, and he's clearly passionate about what he does.
The generosity of some people is mind-blowing. These guys just came along and picked us up,
and they invited us to stay at their house, which is so kind. They'd only known us for a few minutes. He's really nice, and I just hope that he's not currently stealing all our equipment.
John's invited us to go and check the traps in the morning before we get to Paihia.
Yeah, we've got a big day tomorrow, so it's time to get some rest.
At least we know there probably won't be any possums in our tent tonight.
Got a possum. So how much will you get for one possum?
I'd be lucky if I got $5 for it, mate. So, you know, it's a lot of work for $5, isn't it, boys?
Yeah.
But, you know, like I say, man, I'll try and make, you know, honest money, before I make illegal money, bro. You know, I've been to jail, done a lot of time in jail. Waste of f***ing time, mate. Every second, third day, there'd be someone f***ing scrapping on, someone standing someone over, someone getting raped.
Crazy.
You got to stand up for yourself, boy, even if you get a hiding. Doesn't matter. Otherwise, you're going to get taken in the toilet in the yard and f***ed up the arse.
Pretty interesting morning. Did not think we would be out in the bush killing possums and hearing stories like this. It's been pretty crazy.
You guys are legends.
No, too easy, bro. Too easy. Don't take much to share a little bit, bro? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't take much to share something different.
Yeah, well, you know, it means a lot to us. Despite living really simple lives, they gave really generously, offering us anything that they had.
Possum.
Yeah, mainly all they had was possum and cigarettes. Neither of us smoke or eat possums. Fingers crossed we get another ride.
Oh, you'll get another ride, boys. Just be positive with that. Someone will come along, bro.
Yeah.
You're just waiting for a decent person to pick you up, that's all, bro. You just don't know your luck, man.
Nah. I love your positivity always. It's great.
So you just make the best out of every situation, bro.
Yeah.
Life's a struggle, It wasn't meant to be easy, boys.
Even getting in a stranger's car is a bit odd to me and quite a scary prospect, so going and staying at someone's house who you've just met, yeah, I was a little bit scared, but man, I'm so glad we did it.
Oh well, I guess it's back on the road then.
We've finally made it to Paihia, but it's not quite what we were expecting of the sunny Bay of Islands.
The weather is absolutely rubbish.
We made a pact that we'd play rain or shine. Just happens to be raining.
Bay of Islands is famous for its islands, believe it or not. If you want to see islands, then this is the place to come.
Yeah, we were told that the views are incredible here, but we can't actually see anything. But there is a free thing you can do when you're in Paihia, and that's blade up to Waitangi.
Do you think we're going to be able to wear our blades inside?
I don't see why not. Rollerblading's an important part of New Zealand history, as is Waitangi document.
I don't think it is.
Waitangi, it's real important. Can you guys still open? We've got rollerblades. Is that okay?
I'm trying to get around the ground.
Okay, sweet. It's really good to be in the Waitangi treaty ground. The ground's actually really good terrain for rollerblading.
Waitangi is quite an important part of New Zealand history, isn't it?
I've been told it is, yeah.
It's where the Treaty of Waitangi was signed, which united Piha and Māori. I think it was in 1841. Where we are now has a lot of significance in New Zealand's history. You can really feel the energy here.
I can't feel anything. All I feel is the rain. Today's been an absolutely shithouse day, to be honest. We're both feeling a bit down.
Weather's terrible today, it just won't stop raining. Josh's tent's terrible and it's leaking already. A bit dark about that. So yeah, it's a bit of a depressing day actually.
Pai here has really turned it on today and we can finally see the islands. It's the perfect day for exploring.
Unfortunately, we have to keep moving, because that's what travelling's all about. As soon as you're comfortable, I think it's time to move along.
And we're never comfortable, so we're always moving.
Our next stop is Poor Knights.
As always, we're going to try and rollerblade away there. And as always, we won't make it. And as always, we'll hitchhike.
Oh, I forgot to pull my thumb out.
After a long day of blading and hitching, we've finally made it to our next spot.
We're in a place called Turakaka, which is on the east coast of the North Island. I didn't think much of it because I thought it was just a port. But we just did this beautiful walk through a reserve. Now we're out on this peninsula at a lighthouse with 360-degree views. Pretty incredible. This is where most people base themselves to go diving at the Poor Knights. It's meant to be New Zealand's top diving site. We're going there tomorrow, I'm really excited. I kind of wish we had a nicer place to stay, but end of the day, we've got a roof over our heads.
A leaky one.
I think we've found the location of our tent. There's a campsite down the road, but it's $17 each per night. So that's $34 a night. No way, mate, no way. Should be all good. Well, not all good. It's probably going to be a terrible sleep. We're not living in luxury, but that's what it's all about.
Preparing some dinner. A little insight to how we're eating here on Blade NZ.
What is it?
We get a bun each. And some salami. Ankles are sore, I've got blisters, I'm hungry, all my gear's wet, and I'm tired, but it's been a blast. Dinner's served.